Life of Dr. José Rizal in sunny Spain. In the year 1882 to 1884, in the fourth year of the medical course in the University of Santo Tomás, Rizal decided to complete his studies in Spain. Rizal's secret mission: to observe the life and culture, languages and customs, industries and commerce, and governments and laws of the European nations. In order to prepare himself in the mighty task of liberating his oppressed people from Spanish tyranny, Rizal's departure for Spain was kept secret, to avoid detection by the Spanish authorities and the friars. Even Rizal's family did not know about it. The Ateneo priests gave him letters of recommendation to the members of their society in Barcelona. And Dr. José Rizal used the name José Mercado. 1882. Rizal departed on board the Spanish steamer Salvador bound for Singapore. During the voyage, the ship captain Donato Leite from Asturias, Spain befriended him. Rizal described him as an affable man. May 9, 1882, the ship docked at Singapore. Rizal landed, registered at the Hotel de la Paz, and spent 2 days for sightseeing. There he saw the statue of Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles, founder of Singapore. In Singapore, Rizal transferred to another ship, named Gemna, a French steamer, which left on May 11 to Europe. Gemna is a French vessel. Rizal attempted to converse with his fellow passenger in French. He found out that his French, which he learned at Ateneo, could not be understood. He had to speak Spanish Latin supplemented by gesture and sketches for others to understand him. By conversing daily, he was able to improve his knowledge of the French language. On May 17, 1882, Gemna reached Point Gal, a seacoast town in southern Ceylon. Rizal wrote on his travel diary: "The general appearance of Point Gal is picturesque but lonely and quiet and at the same time sad." May 18, 1882. At 7:30 a.m. he left Punta Gel for Colombo. In the afternoon, Rizal arrived in Colombo, and in the evening the trip was resumed. For the first time, Rizal sighted the barren coast of Africa, which he called an inhospitable land but famous. At the next stopover, in Aden, Rizal went ashore to see sights. It took Gemna 5 days to traverse the Suez Canal. On June 11, 1882, Rizal reached Naples. On the night, June 12, 1882, the steamer docked at the French harbor of Marseille and stayed 2.5 days. On June 15, 1882, Rizal left Marseille for Colombo in an express train. Rizal crossed the Pyrenees and stopped for a day at the frontier town of Portbou. June 16, 1882. At 12 noon, Rizal arrived at the Barcelona and border in the Fonda de España. Rizal's first impression of Barcelona, the greatest city of Catalonia and Spain's largest city, was unfavorable. The Life of Dr. José Rizal in Barcelona. He wrote an essay titled Amor Patrio, which means love of country. His article was published in the Diario Tagalog, a Manilan paper edited by Basilio Teodoro. This was first article he wrote abroad. The Amor Patrio was written in Spain's soil, under his pen name Leong La. It was published with 2 texts, Spanish and Tagalog. The Spanish text was one originally written by Rizal, and the Tagalog text was translated by M. H. del Pilar. In September 2, 1882, Rizal moved into abroad in order to continue his medical studies. November 3, 1882. Rizal enrolled at the Universidad Central de Madrid in 2 courses, medicine and philosophy and letter. Dr. Rizal's life in Madrid. In Madrid, Rizal studied painting and sculpture at Academy of Fine Arts of San Fernando. He took lesson in French, German and English under private instructors. He also practiced fencing and shooting at the Hall of Arms in Sans y Carbonell. During Risal's stay in Madrid, he would frequently visit the home of Don Pablo Ortega y Rey, who lived with his son Rafael and daughter Consuelo. Don Pablo was a former city mayor of Manila during the administration of the liberal Governor-General Carlos Ma. de la Torre. Rizal was attracted by Consuelo's beauty and vivacity, as he made a poem entitled A la Señorita Coip, to express his admiration for her. Rizal, however, backed out from his romance with Consuelo because 1. He was still engaged with Leonor Rivera, and 2. His friend and co-worker in the propaganda movement, Eduardo Delete, was madly in love with Consuelo. Círculo Hispano-Filipino. Shortly after arriving in Madrid in 1882, Rizal joined the Círculo Hispano-Filipino, a society of liberal Spaniards and Filipinos. As a member of this society, Rizal wrote a poem entitled Me Piden Versos, They Ask Me for Verses. The academic year 1884 to 1885, Rizal passed all subjects leading to the degree of Doctor of Medicine. Rizal completed his medical course in Spain. He was awarded the degree of Licentiate in Medicine by the Universidad Central de Madrid on June 21, 1884. The next academic year, 1884-85, he studied and passed all subjects leading to the degree of Doctor of Medicine. However, he was not awarded his doctor's diploma because he did not present his thesis nor paid the corresponding fees. Rizal also finished his studies in philosophy and letters and was awarded the degree on June 19, 1885, his 24th birthday. By obtaining a degree in philosophy and letters, Rizal became qualified to be a professor of humanities in any Spanish university. He did not bother to secure the postgraduate degree of Doctor of Medicine because it was also good only for teaching.